This is the Akiyo 8-inch Wi-Fi digital picture frame. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get an instruction booklet. Here is the picture frame itself. Again, 8 inches like I said. The stand for it, which clips on the back, I'll show you. And a power adapter that goes to a very small barrel jack connector. Now this frame has to sit on the stand. You can mount it either either landscape or portrait mode like that. And if we take a look on the back, there are a number of ports here. You have a reset button in case it's ever necessary, a USB port, you'd supply your own cable to hook it up to the computer if you wanted, a microSD card slot, and the power in. Also looks like there is a lock port over there so you can lock it down if you want. Another thing, if you'd want, is you can take this wooden frame off, just remove the screws there, and it gives you a very minimalist design with just the black frame, as you see right there. Now before we get this powered up, I just want to tell you a little bit about it. Like I said before, it is an 8-inch screen on there. It's 1280 by 800 native resolution. This is a touch screen, so there's no remote required. On this, it also has a function called the anniversary function. It can go through the dates of your photos and automatically display ones that were taken on that date in years past, of course. It can also play videos, and there is a motion sensor on it that you can turn on and off that will allow the picture frame to automatically turn on and off when it senses motion. And this also has a calendar, clock, and weather display. There is a microSD card slot, like I said before, but this also has a onboard storage of 16 gigabytes. So I'm going to go ahead now and apply power to this. And it starts booting up. Okay, so now we're going to run through the setup quickly. Let me get the camera refocused on the screen a bit better so you can see what's going on. Okay, so once again, it's a touchscreen. We're going to use English. And now it wants us to go ahead and pair this up with the Wi-Fi. Like I said, it is a Wi-Fi frame. So there's a QR code right there that can be scanned, and that will download the ShareLife Frame. You can also connect to it via Bluetooth using the code that's there. In the ShareLife Frame app right there, it comes up automatically, and we'll hit add, and now it's going to connect up right here. I'll set the appropriate Wi-Fi and password and all that stuff. And there we are. It says congratulations. It gives you a frame ID and an email. Of course, I've blurred all of that out there because that's none of your information there. And it asks for a name, so I will name it on the phone here. Now you can put in any name you want. This is a great thing, being that it's Wi-Fi, because you might give this to your grandmother or grandfather and they don't know much about computers or phones or any of how any of that works. So this can just be there, and via Wi-Fi, as you take pictures and do stuff, you can automatically send it to their frame. Doesn't matter if they're in California and you're in New York, it'll go. So with setup complete, it says that I haven't received any photos. Yes, I know that's true, and we're going to do the Wi-Fi in just a minute. But first, I want to put a microSD card in it, just if you wanted to use it alone without setting up all of this stuff. You can cancel all that setup out if you wanted. As you see, it can play video right here. I have a mixture of video, pictures on here, and even a music file. And let's take a look and see if it can go through all of that. Just by putting the card in, this launched automatically. I didn't have to do anything. And now we have some pictures, so we'll just let that run through for a few moments here. Of course, there's going to be a menu where you can adjust all of the transitions and the time it's going to spend on each photo and things like that. And then it goes to the next photo, and of course this is going to carry on and go through. So in the app, it shows your photos right there and videos as well. And we're going to go ahead and send those off. I have a whole bunch selected there. So we're going to hit the send button on there. And it says sending. Do not close the app. The dialog box will disappear automatically when the files are sent. And it currently says compressing and now uploading. It's now pushing it. And we have a notification. Here are the pictures that I just sent from the phone. That easy. Simply select from your phone, hit the send button right there, and magic, it just works. These pictures were taken in a 16:9 aspect ratio, so they are filling the screen. And you get the idea right there. Like I said, it has a music function on the SD card. I have a file here. And it plays. That's simple. And like I said, of course, it's all touchscreen just like that. Here is the weather function. Obviously, I've blacked out the area. And it shows what the weather is going to be automatically right there. The calendar, like I said before, and the clock. It displays an analog and digital, and you can also set alarms if you want. And of course, you can have this do everything at once, play music in the background, display the weather down over here, and display the time all at the same time if you wanted. And this is kind of your main control panel over here, where you can set up various things and adjust a whole bunch of settings. There's the settings button there, and you can go through all of the different options here that are available, you know, etc. like that. And that's it. A plain, basic digital picture frame that just works. The app is flawless. It's quick. And like I said, if you have this in another part of the nation and you want to send photos to grandma of your trip that you just had out, it'll do a fine job with that. And you can update, you can delete photos, do all that kind of great stuff remotely right through the app, and it just plain works. Overall, a great digital picture frame from Akiyo. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.